Hi everyone. Today is August 17th, 2018. This is the third time I pulled cards for our tribe, and my day has not allowed me to read them. I might, during this, after reading the ones I got for today, I might go back and look at the other ones. Because what I've been getting, sort of the overall idea, is that we're on the edge or the cusp of real big changes towards positive results, especially for all of us who are been very spiritual. We've been working on ourselves. We've wanted to create enterprise or business ideas have come up, but that behind it, the heart is behind it, and we're looking to serve at the end. The purpose is to serve, because it's why we're here, right? We're beings of love, and we're here to serve. And so we're trying to fill our days with whatever activity is going to open our hearts, keep us connected to our guidance, to the higher realms. And at the same time, being that we want to be in that space all the time, we need to somehow create abundance with it. So a lot of us have really struggled with that idea, wanting to work from the heart, wanting to serve, and not being able to translate it into a way of really sustaining ourselves, being able to be there for our children, for our family members, even for ourselves, for those of us who are single, or being able to feel confident and that the ground is underneath us. So everything I've pulled up, the last two readings were all about hang in there, it's really around the corner. So I just want to start by saying that. So the first card that I pulled today is the Five of Cups, and this is reminding us that we've been through this whole process of dealing with disappointment, sadness, grief, and we're still lingering in that energy, and we're still looking down at the fallen cups that are telling us of our losses, of what we still have some karmic energy that's left over. But the two cups in the background and the bridge is really what is happening, and some of us can't see it. And this reading is to say, start to look up and start to look around you, because there is a lot. There are signs telling you what is coming. And then you have the Knight of Wands. Now, if I were to have turned him right side up next to the Five of Cups, this is like, not only are the two cups there, but the Knight is coming full speed. The horse is in full speed, rearing up. The wand is like the energy, right? It's like energy of manifestation. And the three pyramids in the background, it's saying it's all coming together. It's right behind you. You're not seeing it, and it's coming fast and it's coming furious. And to have hope, not to keep looking down, keep looking down. Look up. And the next card is the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is, first thing that you see is an angel. The angelic world is connecting to us, is assisting us, not to forget that. And a lot of the things that are happening is auspicious and divinely guided. Not to forget that all of the things that you've been working towards, all the things that those certifications in Reiki, meditation, hypnosis, I know I'm talking about myself here, everything that you've built up until now, it's all going to make sense. It's all going to start to flow in this beautiful way. She has the cups. So it's about emotional balance. It's about emotional flowing, being able to look up and see what's happening, because we're getting a lot of guidance. And she's also telling us temperance is about also paying attention to your state. You need to start to observe yourself. If you're constantly in a state of grief and sorrow and only looking at what's not happening for you, you need to work out of that and start to balance your energy. You need to start to go into more of the Ten of Cups, more of the sense of, even though it hasn't happened, and it's coming, right? It's right there. The Ten of Cups is about joy and family and unions and the rainbow. It's like this connection to the rainbow bridge, the new earth. That's what it's. I couldn't figure out what the Ten of Cups was feeling like, but it feels like the new earth. We're not going anywhere. We're staying here, but we're able to shift within ourselves to a place of living in a different state. And when you're in a different state, you start to resonate, and you're able to manifest from the state of love and joy and abundance. So temperance is saying pay attention to your state as well. You need to have one foot on the ground, ground yourself. You have to have a balance between the logical mind, and the heart. You have to stay connected also to divine guidance. So what's coming next? Of course, like I said, the Ten of Cups, happiness, reunions, the new earth, living in the fifth dimensional vibration, being integrated with our fifth dimensional self. And then we have justice right after. And justice means that whatever hasn't worked, whatever was off balance, if you have had to deal with anything legal, justice is holding the scale. And when it comes in upright, it means that you will whatever was off balance will be restored. If you were unjustly accused of something, or have been fighting in court to bring fairness to some situation that has been unfair, justice is going to be on your side. So, and on another end, justice is starting to make decisions in our life that bring balance, because I always see the sword as decisions, and I see the scale as balance. So you need to, if you're not dealing with something related to the court system, it means that you need to start making decisions in your life that are going to bring balance, and that these opportunities are going to come right now for you to do that. Then we are followed by the Knight of Cups. I love the Knight of Cups. Knights are actual proposals are made. It's not a message. It's an actual proposal. So this is about new relationships, new romance. This is about, if you're in a romance already, this is stepping up to another level. And you see how he's coming towards the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's beautiful. She looks like a Venus to me, but she's abundant financially. She's secure, and look, she has this beautiful demeanor, almost like a mother. She's Mother Earth, right? She's Mother Earth. She's connected to the earth. I see the rabbit, which is fertility and abundance. And there's the roses, which is about love. We all want, it's the masculine wanting to approach the feminine. The masculine finally being in balance with himself sufficiently to come towards the feminine. It's also, I see it as energetically, the masculine and the feminine being in balance, which is something that we need to do within ourselves. So this is probably the most important theme right now, is that we need to start to really focus on our journey. Why are we here? Start to get on your path. Because that brings balance. That means that the masculine and the feminine have to be balanced. You need to work towards understanding, be the observer. What are you moving? What are your thoughts? What are your emotions? Start to really work with that. and balance yourself, because that from there everything, that's where the 10 of cups come from. It comes from first you being in balance within yourself, and then it starts to translate into someone coming in and making the offer, people coming into your life. And it's not just about intimacy, it's about the correct relationships that we need to be able to move forward in all our creative projects. It's kind of like it's all tied together. And then the 7 of Pentacles is telling us that all the hard work we've done up until now, we're ready to harvest it. It's kind of like we're piling everything up, and there is going to be a balancing, an ability to reap the rewards financially in all the things that we've done. So, for instance, I'm a Reiki master, I'm a hypnotist, I teach meditation, I teach self-defense. Gosh, I have so many hats that I wear. And, I've been studying mystical thought for 10 years or more. I've been connected to spirituality for most of my lifetime. This is all now really going to be useful. And I'm going to be able to use that in whatever way that I feel, depending on who's approaching me, right? I have all these tools. And then the next one is the Page of Pentacles. And this is telling you that it's the page are messengers. So this is telling you, yes, there's going to be opportunities. There's going to be possibly someone approaching you with an offer of money, or money's going to become available. But it's telling you to be an observer about how you're spending your money. It's very important to use logical mind and intuition. That the details. That's it. The details are important in reference to finance. And then there's the 6 of Swords, which is really what all of us have been desiring. We want to get to a point, because a lot of us have family, we have children. We want to feel that finally you can have a confidence that we're coming to the other end of difficulty. This is a man that's bringing a woman and her child from turbulent waters into tranquil waters. So this is assuring us that we are going to finally feel like the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is this person who is very is attached to his pentacles, because he's really has had to fight really hard to find the stability. 4 is a very stable number, and he's finally financially stable. The city's behind him. He's sitting. He's smiling. He's not unhappy. He's finally feels secure, and he's holding tightly to his pentacles, because this is the feeling of finally we're arriving to a place where we could feel safe in terms of finances. And that's really important for all of us who are spiritual, and we've been giving of ourselves, giving of our heart, giving of our soul, sometimes without even receiving payment for the things that we do, because we love what we do to such an extent that we do it anyway, even though we're not being recognized, a lot of us, for how incredibly beautiful and skilled we are and the gifts that we're giving. But we will be, because the Tower is next. The Tower is saying we're coming to a whole different place. There is whatever has been before is no longer. So it's going to come like a huge shift. It's like the world is going to be like turned upside down. And for those of us who have been working really hard on our inner world, on our first to come into a beautiful state of self-mastery, and have been giving of ourselves, of our heart and our soul, it's going to change for us. And the 10 of Wands is showing what we've been doing. We've been carrying these loads because we've been working full-time, at least that for me. You work full-time, and then you do what you love and in the evenings, and it's saying that the 8 of Wands right behind it is showing that we're going to have a lot of help. It's also is telling you that even though you've been so skilled at carrying so much and juggling so many things, and you've taken burdens that really some of them don't belong to you, you've done a great job holding these and being the shoulder for many things and many people. But it's also saying to you, it's okay to put some of them down. And that there's going to be a lot of energy of manifestation right now. Lots of energy is coming. The Eight of Wands is fast and furious, saying that things are going to be changing really quickly. And then the next one is the Devil. I always look at the Devil and I always wonder what it means in a reading, because it means so much. And I think the Devil is telling you to really look at what are your fears. Is asking you to be sincere. Are you honest with yourself? What are you afraid of? What has kept you from moving forward? Because that's the part. Usually fear of something is preventing you from moving forward. And sometimes we clothe it with something else. We come up with all these reasons why we can't move forward. Because see, the Knight of Pentacles wants to move forward. He's saying, this is a proposal. There's a proposal for something to move forward. There's money coming in. There's partnerships coming in. Something that's coming in. But watch the Devil. Watch the Devil, because sometimes we'll say, oh, it's not the right time because of. And really what's behind that, it's not that it's not the right time. There's something that you're afraid of. There's something that, sometimes we're afraid of our own incredible magnificent, right? We're so glorious. We have such incredible power, and it's kind of like really sometimes scary to step into that and say, yeah, that this is who I am, and you have so much to offer, and also the Devil is, there's a lot of energy that there's a lot vested in there are other people who are vested in you not moving forward. And so you're going to have those people in your life that are going to say to you, you're not good enough, or is going to try to take you off your path. So the Devil is so multi-layered. Don't let anything take you off your path. Don't allow these thoughts of doubt, because sometimes they're not even our thoughts. Sometimes it's like there's energy around us. There's so much that's vested in you not getting to the next layer of cards, which is the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. It's like, what is possible is just so amazing. So watch the Devil. It could be us. It could be others. It could be coming from another dimension also. So the Knight of Pentacles is ready to move forward, right? Like the Knight of Pentacles is walking away from the Devil. And it's saying, honor your journey. Honor your inner journey. The Seven of, I don't know if it's the 7 or 8 of Cups. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 8 of Cups. And so for me, I don't look at the number. I'm looking at well, now that you say it, 8 is a very auspicious number of manifestation. 8 is a number of manifestation. And it's telling us that we're ready to set our cups down, like everything that we've created, and it's honoring this journey that we've done, this spiritual journey that we've been on. It's recognizing that everything that we've done to connect to our intuition, to connect to our inner guidance, to connect to the angelic guidance that we're having, the hierarchy that we're connected to, our galactic mind, our cosmic mind, our own higher self, our oversoul groups. So much is looking and reaching to assist us. When we've gone through this journey, we've made those connections, and now we're ready for major manifestation. The cup runneth over. The dove is entering with alms, saying that there's this moment is divinely guided. You have so much help that you need to trust and somehow connect to your inner world and to your heart and say, is your heart flowing with all of this abundance? This is where you need to be. You can't be back in the 5 of Cups where the man is, in sorrow, grieving. We need to move into the Ace of Cups. This is what all of these eclipses have allowed us to do, is to burn away all the old stuff, kind of put an end to any of the regrets that we've had, sorrow, sadness, and we're ready to really start to live from the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is new everything, new beginnings in a big way, in everything, in creative projects, in love, in intimacy, in relationships. Just watch what's going to happen. It's magical. And then the Four of Wands, it always looks like it's a couple getting married and they have their hands raised in victory, and there's love and there's incredible movement towards happiness. But it's not just about a couple. The chuppah here is the gathering of many. It's a gathering of many. It's like that feeling of when you get together for a beautiful occasion like a wedding. There's so much happiness. I know I went to a wedding recently, my nephew's wedding, and I just love being with my family. I love being with connected to my ancestors, my parents, my children. There's so much to celebrate, but it's not just about our DNA connection. We have a cosmic connection. This is the gathering of all of those people that are meant to be in our life for us to manifest. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is virility, and look at that Ace of Wands. Lots of manifestation, lots of fertility, everything you need, all the movement, the magic you need to move forward is there. So just very encouraging, very encouraging. And let me see, we're going to now, I had a lot of cards I pulled today. So it's interesting. So the next card is, I pulled them from my Española cards. And I pulled it from my Española cards. And I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. I got distracted. And I pulled the Six of Cups and the Two of Wands. Let's talk about those. Okay. I had to go look off the Six of Cups. The Españolas don't really speak to me, the deck, but I use it because I sometimes want to use another deck, and obviously I had to go out and get myself some new cards. But the Six of Cups, yes. I've been talking about this so much. This is about someone coming to you from your past. It could be from your childhood. It could be an old friend. It could be recent past, distant past, and it's this little boy bringing a cup of flowers to this little girl. This is an offer of love. This is a connection, a heart-centered connection. It could be about reuniting with children in a beautiful way. If you have been having friction with your children, this could be an inheritance of money coming in. This is reconciliation. But a lot of times when I see it, I think of love. I feel like this beautiful return to innocence and love. And guess what? The next card is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is sacred unions. It's like, the way I see it in the Weight cards is it's a couple, almost as if they're in the middle of taking their vows. And they're holding two cups, and there's a snake going up towards an angel in the shape of a lion. And to me, that's guided. These are twin flames, soulmates, divine counterparts that we're going to be in union with. And the two of these together means there's going to be a lot of unions, a lot of people from the past that we've made connections with. And it's not only about intimacy. Like a lot of people see this, the card looks like two couples getting married, right? But it's not just about intimacy and love in that way. It's definitely about love, but it's not always about intimacy. It's some of these people we're meant to work with it's destiny. We're destined to be with these people, and they're coming back, and we're going to be working together. Some of us will be intimate as well, but some of us are just have to work together in order to do some major manifestations. Okay, so moving on. My oracle cards, I remember pulling them this morning, and a whole bunch of them fell, and I didn't like them, so I put them back in the deck, and I pulled them again, and the same ones came out. So I guess I need to talk about them. So the first one is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles, and I have to read it the way the oracle cards read to me, because they're very different from the weight cards. The weight, a Three of Pentacles in the weight is not the Three of Pentacles for this deck. And it's telling you, get on with it. You need to get on with it. You need to stop stalling. You need to stop coming up with excuses. Start making decisions and start doing things towards what you've been hoping to do, that's heart-centered, that's come from the love of your heart and desire to manifest. Purpose is called purposeful action. And then the next one is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is, in this deck, it's about finally being able to heal all your past, and you're on the edge of a second chance. You are moving forward. The swords are down, and there's two in her arms, so she's empowered. So this is about healing and second chances. And then the next one is the Six of Cups, which is very interesting how different the oracle cards are. They're very different for me. The way I learned to read the oracle first, and then I learned to read with the weight, and they just have very different energy. This is a card of reflection. It's kind of look at where you've been, look at where you are, and it's telling you to move forward also. It's kind of like, she's looking at the cups, but she's looking at it with love. There's a heart over it, and she's going to be closing those doors at some point. It's okay to reflect in the past, but it's time to move on. And then from Joanne's deck, we pulled the Compassion card, and I'm going to read from it. This is a powerful goddess card of healing. Again, this is what we're doing. We're healing so that we can move forward. Tenderness for yourself allows for compassion towards others. You're being asked to be tender and gentle with yourself first and not last. Advice: practice self-kindness. Act on what you truly need to restore yourself. Be brave and find the courage to break free of old habits to give yourself what you need. So this is about that. The reflection card is telling you need to heal. It's about healing and moving forward. And then last, I pull this card, and I wanted to read what it said in the back, but it didn't allow me to send it. So I'm going to read it from the way it presents itself to me. I know that I have Native American roots. I have DNA. My DNA is, I have Taino in me. And I'm super connected to Native American ancestry in a way that I can't even start to talk about it. Like, it's just amazing. But the bird, this is the falcon. This is the Eye of Horus. This is who we are. We are these beings that have our feet planted on the earth, grounded into Mother Earth, and we have a connection, celestial connection, that it looks just like this. Our soul is that huge. Our divinity, especially when we're connected to the fifth dimension, to our divine mind, is this amazing. We are glorious. We are such beautiful beings. And this is how we need to start to manifest in our life, with this amazing grace, with this, we're angels having a physical experience, and we can now understand who we are. We can understand who we are. And I was speaking to someone, and she knows who she is, that was saying that we no longer have to forget. A lot of us have made oaths to come into this physical life and forget who we were. And we could start to say, I break the oath that I made in all realms and dimensions, in all time and space, to forget. I now remember who I am. I now remember who I am. Sending love to all of you. We are all connected. It's unbelievable how connected we are, how our experiences are mirroring each other. So if you need assistance, if you need help, reach out to somebody. There's someone out there that's having the same experience, and you will be a gift for someone when you're able to reach out and show them that that you could be there for someone else and you can be there for each other. Lots of love, lots of love.